Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots, coming to you from the G4 podcast studio, with part-time pundit and average actor Stephen Purden, and bringing a wealth of knowledge and questionable patter, it's our no-nonsense dafty Chris Toll. Completing our front three, it's the man himself, all the way from the tap end of Stevenson, it's Grado!
Welcome to A Pint, Two Shots. It's a podcast. It's a football podcast. All live here at the G4 Claim Studios in Wishaw. Shouts out Bob, Toe and the champ. We're in the zone. I'm in the zone. Yeah, so I was just in the kitchen there, right? Getting a cup of coffee, which by the way, it's not like me this time of night. It's usually like a cut off the coffee, isn't it? Anyway, so we're stunning. It's just me and Ben. It's quite awkward, you know, that way I'm stunning playing with my belly. And I went, "Give us a kiss." And he went, "I will give you a kiss." And I went, "Date then?" He's like, "No, you kiss me." I'm like, "No, you kiss me." Mate, do you know we went like that? We kiss each other lips.
Honestly, man, only you could come away with something like that. Do you know what's happened here?
That's been recorded for the Patreon.
Do you know what?
I thought it was going to get.
See, now you've said it, you regret it. Do you know?
I want this bit cut out now.
Yeah. Do you know what this is?
Aye, man, I thought you said black with you, like, man. Can't take you anywhere, man.
Do you know what this is?
What?
This is Grado into overdrive now because we've had a full day together. He'll start getting like pure radical, man.
He opens up as the day goes on.
That is why he hangs like, "You know something I've always wanted to ask you? What? Kiss me?"
By the way, that's hot.
That's hot, man.
That is hot, man.
It was hot.
What kind of kiss was it?
But it's a nice wee, is it a French kiss you call it?
No, French kisses with tongues.
Who's he called? What's just a wee
just a peck.
A nibble.
A wee peck.
A nibble.
No teeth were used. Yeah. Did you take a wee nibble of Benko?
I went, "Well, you kissed me back, man." And then it was, obviously, there's the lassies are in the office. I was like, "Did you hear us?" She's like, "We've just been kissing."
Did you hear us in there kissing? Did you?
Imagine one of them had walked in just as it was happening.
Imagine that.
Oh, it would have been the best.
That would have been
How
funny.
awkward.
What a laugh, man.
How was Ben's lips?
Right, enough about the kissing now.
How was Ben's lips?
I'm by with the kissing.
They're quite soft.
What?
Soft lip.
Very soft. So
Very
get a bash. Ben, more than
I tell you something, Megan's a lucky girl.
She is.
She's a lucky girl.
No, but we're talking, Bob's talking, we've been sort of all day today, we've been together, so it's like, innit?
It's 5 to 6 now, and Stephen picked me up at 11 o'clock.
Aye.
So that'll give you an idea of how long we've all been together.
Grado phoned us because what we were doing today, you will see soon.
Very exciting, by the way.
Very exciting. It was a very exciting day. It was like first point.
It's out on the socials already.
It's out on the socials already.
It's out on the socials. They're on the socials.
We were at Broadwood Stadium and we were recording some material, some content for First Point USA. And me and Toll and Ben got there and Grado phoned me at one point, and that when somebody phones you and they're like, "Where are you?" I was like, "Well, the thing's just about to start, so just let us know when you get here." I thought, right, he's just no far away, and he's like, "Right, I'll be there in 57 minutes. Usually somebody says a phone and going, "I'm just around the corner, I'll be there in 5. I'll be there in 57 minutes.
It still took me an hour and a half to get there now too.
Aye.
That's because you were looking for vape shops all the way there.
Aye.
Thanks for getting me a vape there.
No bother at all, my man, but you got
You go to dinner the night?
You got dinner.
You go to dinner the night? Well done, mate.
Man.
That was nice.
So I had a fish supper. You had a fish supper and curry sauce.
He was slagging me for because I phoned Nick. I was like, "We're going to get a wee fish up on curry sauce."
We're going to watch the Jinx tonight and we're going to have a fish supper and curry sauce.
You went in the huff, man, because I phoned Nick like, "You want to phone your missus again, man?"
He does it all the time.
Yeah, sometimes I just think I'm going to phone her just annoy him.
Do you know what? It's terrible that he thinks that that's a bad thing.
I know. Because he thinks I'm his. You do a wee bit, but especially when they're in panel, like, "You're mine."
So
Show me attention.
yeah, stop talking to that Ryan Fletcher.
Scott Fletcher.
Aye. Ryan's his brother.
Aye.
Mixed up there. Sorry, Scott and Ryan.
No. The
So-
Fletchers, legends in Blanter.
What else have we been up to, by the way?
Let's not talk about Blanter.
What happened?
I'm surprised you're not aware of this.
I probably have saw it.
There was some stuff with
Is this stuff that we're going to have to cut out if we start talking about it?
No,
It's in the news, no?
It's in the news.
It's in the news.
A guy was getting chased off the police and he crashed his car, jumped out, tried to stab the police, right? And he got away and the police can't even find him.
Wait a minute, have they still not found him?
I don't know if they've found him yet, but they certainly hadn't found him.
Who's that just coming in the door now? Somebody just came in the door and walked back out.
Doesn't matter, keep on. We're doing a podcast.
Polish chased him about like Benny Hill.
What are you saying?
Doesn't matter, we're doing a podcast. I'm an arsehole.
For God's sake.
God, but how good a wee day has it been?
I know, man. By the way, let's talk about that first point.
Aye, so first point USA as we speak about what?
The standard of the players there
The
today.
start, especially that wee left back.
Aye, he was
a
good.
baller.
Right,
You could tell because he had the fancy new Preds on.
We need to explain first
Yes.
point USA where we've got a sort of
Collaboration.
partnership with, and the day we saw young folk going up to basically take part in a trial for an opportunity to go to America for 4 or 5 years. What an experience it is for young folk. So we were watching young folk at Broadwood, Clyde Stadium, taking part in the drills and stuff like that. But we're also watching.
Cumbernauld Colts.
We're also seeing like a slideshow, people's experiences of what it's like to go to America.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing seeing what they did.
It really was.
I mean, make no mistake about it. No, it was like, we were saying that, I was so nervous for the youngsters, but
Aye.
their families were there, some of their families were there.
Yep.
There's one we get just came to sell.
Aye.
How amazing is that?
15-year-old decided they wanted to get a bash. And all of them seemed to have the right attitude. All the ones that we spoke to anyway definitely seemed to have the right attitude. So
Yes.
I definitely wish them well, but there was a few that stood out, definitely. A few that
I was
stood
kind of laughing at you two. You were going out to one guy like, you're going to get a call back. I'm going, do you really think he will get a call back? I thought it was just as if you were just saying that.
No, I thought it was
Oh, is he?
We only said it to one guy.
I know.
But he was, that's
But
what
he's definitely watched him and he was good.
He was good.
Because I don't want this boy not getting a
No,
good
he was
email.
good.
He's like, oh, Bob and Toll, tell me I was good.
I don't think they'll be basing it on, but you're the
Aye,
expert, I
no.
think.
Aye, so we had a great day.
We had a great day.
Jim.
And first point USA, what they do, the work, the stuff they do, even all the staff there, they were first class. They were first class.
They were superb. We've got some interviews and stuff like that that'll be going on to Patreon. They'll also be coming out in the socials as well, so you'll get to see pretty much the full day that we had today. And I'll tell you this now, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting scheme that they've got going on. Can you call it a scheme? That sounds as if it's illegal or something, doesn't it?
It's a very interesting business they've got.
Business model. There we
Yes, business model.
There we go. So anyway, moving on from that,
To what?
what is going on in the world? What's happening with you?
Let's plug paviliontheatre.co.uk because
Yes.
I was hearing for Callum Beattie.
Oh!
Callum Beattie, he celebrated his 14th birthday this week. Happy
I thought
birthday,
you meant
Callum.
the singer.
I know. This is get the same name. He's a big fan of the podcast. He's got front row seats. He's coming on the 11th
Is
of
he?
May. So happy birthday, Callum. He's a big fan.
Flappy birthday, Frank.
Flappy birthday, Frank.
Happy birthday.
So get your tickets a couple of weeks away. We've really been kind of trying to
Ring it in now, and we're trying to streamline it, make sure that we
Get the right
when
guests.
we get there.
We're fleshing it
these
out.
Shh, don't mention guests. We're trying to make it all streamlined and nice so that you have a proper pint and 2 shots experience. A few faces might pop up.
A few faces might know.
Exactly. A few definitely will not pop up.
Aye.
And a few definitely will. Us free.
Aye.
For sure, we're going to be there.
Oh, for sure.
We've already kind of, we want to book it like an old wrestling show. There's going to be surprises. It's going to be like the wrestling. If you smell,
Hey,
you know what I mean? Folk
talk
coming
about
out.
the wrestling.
Aye, well, he's
I know.
loving the wrestling.
The final boss, man. Honestly, man. Honestly.
I love
Honestly,
it. I love it. You're into
it
it.
was right. So I have spent 3.5 hours of my life last night, from start to finish. Me and Leo, it was on the background when I was making dinner. Then we sat down to dinner. And we watched it all. And see, honestly, talk about Monday Night Raw, by the way, troops. See, honestly, see the last 15 minutes of that show. I had like hairs in the back of my neck standing up, man. It was phenomenal.
It was
man.
incredible. Goosebumps.
And like you said to me, man, it is cinema.
Aye.
That's all life.
Aye, it's theatre, mate.
It's unreal, man. It's unreal what they do.
I liked how a couple of weeks ago we were talking about wrestling. I don't know if I brought this up. Somebody was going, Dave's great on that wrestling's fake. I'm like,
Come on.
Actually, it's not fake.
by the way, that was real Monday.
Ben, you're causing me anxiety.
I know, what's going on?
What's
Will we
going
take
on?
a wee 2 minutes here?
Give me the fear.
You've got the legs in the tripod. Can you hear the shot and all that?
Oh, I'm sorry about this, folks. I'm really sorry about his unprofessionalism.
It's not as if Ben said anything today, you know what I mean? He's
It's not as if I've been running about like a blue arse
I
fly
know,
all day.
I mean.
Oh, and what we also done as well, all the boys that were on the trial got to hit a penalty into Grado.
Oh, that was good.
So
it was one guy I saved.
Well. You did.
And I thought, I better let, because I gave him another chance. And I thought I'm going to let it in because he'll not sleep tonight.
Aye.
Poor boy. If
I can believe he's been serious or not.
I know.
No, but do you know what I mean? Everybody scored apart for this one boy. He would have been up the road going like that. Oh, by the way, my Sky guy was complaining about they were swearing. Somebody came to the fella from my Sky, says, love that podcast, too much of that swearing.
And you know something, we've actually got new rules in place as well. There will never be eating on the show ever again.
Aye, sorry, man.
We had a fish supper before the show tonight.
We've listened to the feedback and it was all...
We've listened.
Stop eating sweet.
Because I know how much I would hate hearing somebody pure. Because there's nothing I hate. Do you know what I hate? And I see like on talk shows and there's like a glass of water, and see when the host starts drinking the water or the guest starts drinking the water, it always does my heart in. I'm always like, just go 20 minutes without drinking a glass of water.
And you know what it's like when you get nervous and your mouth dries up, man? You know, you need a wee
You've still got a juice this week.
I know, I've got my can down there, but I don't want to advertise.
All right.
Until they start paying us.
It's like Girdles.
Made in Scotland from Girdles.
He's want to talk about wrestling again?
I don't want to talk about wrestling anymore. No, I want to talk about
what?
I was going through.
I liked Seth Rollins, by the way.
Did you?
He was quite cool in that one.
What did you get through?
Lovely guy, man. Lovely guy.
Mate, it's alright, you can get away with slagging his accent.
His accent, he needs to have a swatch his postcode now and again, man. Just
I don't know what you're talking about.
Talking about, man, I've been bench pressing weights that you could only dream of, CM Punk.
Can I get a burger? Double patty?
Actually, I felt a wee bit sorry.
Side of fries with that, brother.
I felt a wee bit sorry for CM Punk, a wee bit.
Aye,
because he when he was coming in, I was telling Leo what you always told me about when he came back and all that. We watched it during the panto and all that.
Did you tell him I was in his house?
I've told him all these stories. I've told him them, and I was going on about it. And then CM Punk came in, so I'm walking about my kitchen going, CM Punk. And he's like, yes, he's loving it. And that Seth Rollins just buried him, man. I was like, no, but he's cool, wee man. And he's like, Dad, what? He kept calling him an old man.
CM Punk?
He kept calling him an old man.
No.
See Drew, right? He's like me, I think, right? So it's funny, again, I'm talking about comments, but somebody was going, how's Grado going to cope talking about football live on the stage? And I know I'm not the best at talking about football. Who
said that?
Somebody on YouTube, right? But see Drew done an interview the other day, man, and I'm like, he's like me.
Aye.
Talking about Jack Butland and how he never got picked for this England squad, and he's gone, man, they're idiots. Come on, Jack Butland's man. Come on. He didn't get a call up. What idiots? Bunch of idiots.
The way he blocks those shots.
I'll tell you something. Jack Butland totally should be in that squad. He's the best striker I've ever seen.
I'll try and get it, man. It's funny. And the captain Tav.
Oh, you've got to love Drew, man.
Aye. He's living a dream,
but
man.
Mate, do you know that
DM Hunk?
But do you know that Bob, when he first went to America, Vince McMahon says you need to go to elocution lessons.
Really?
You had to go to elocution lessons and all that. Aye.
Oh. But Vince hitched his wagon to him, man. He put him up as the it was called was it the next big thing?
The Chosen One.
The Chosen One.
Really?
Aye, the Chosen One.
So what did
a good name for a hangman.
Right, so Leo thought CM Punk was an old man by the end of the time. Seth Rollins was finished with him. Drew, he likes Drew.
So I think he sounds like me when he's talking about football. He's talking about, because I think the commentator asked him, what do you think about Butland not getting a call up? He was going, they're bloody idiots. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That's it. I don't know.
The man that you've got in goal is a man that I've loved for far too long and think he's got so much left to do. Is Jack Butland, left out the England squad. I mean, I just want you to bang the drum for him if we're on the same page here.
Yeah, they're idiots for leaving him out of the squad. He is, along with the captain, Tav, our best player. We've been searching for such a long time to replace Alan McGregor in goal. We've tried multiple keepers and had to bring McGregor back. But finally with Butland, he is the man. He's absolutely on fire. He is, as I say, probably our best player, maybe with the captain. And to leave him out of the squad, you're just an idiot. As simple as that. Bloody idiot.
Bloody idiot.
Well, I said he could run through the Ballon d'Or, so I don't know if that...
I feel as if that's bad. Going like...
How have we never had Drew on the show?
Did we not have him on Football Daft?
Keisha Geese is a redneck.
No.
Did you have him on Football Daft one episode?
We tried to get him the need to speak to the management, you know.
We'll try and get him for WrestleMania.
Maybe it's because they're under new management.
Perhaps.
I'm sure if we would have came on.
Right, listen to this, Grado.
Aye, go.
So I'm flicking through the stations on my worldwide satellite dish.
Aye.
And I come across I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Australia.
Where did they have that?
South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Wait to hear this.
Guess who the main man is on it this year?
Oh, let me guess. Toadfish.
That's what I said.
Alright, let me keep guessing. Donald Fisher.
No, you'll never guess it.
No.
You're in the wrong ballpark.
You're in the wrong continent.
I went for that as a safety net because it's Australia, but it's no.
What do you think? Charlie Dimmock.
Yes.
Oh, the young boy.
The main one for Malcolm.
The main man.
Right, and within about 10 minutes of it starting, he's got his hands in snakes and he's up to his eyes in water and all like that. And I tell you what, he's getting it a right good go. But see, the thing is, I don't know any of the other celebrities. There's a guy for Love
It's just like the
Island.
British one out here.
Aye.
There's an English comedian on it, and I can't remember his name for the life of me. But every one of them is a great character. But there's one lassie that was an Olympic swimmer. She was an amputee, a swimmer, and she's the bitch.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Straight away, you can tell.
She's the villain.
Aye, she's a baddie.
The
straight
panto
away.
baddie.
Yep. So that's what I'm going to be watching from now on. I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here.
Are you not going to finish the rest of Breaking Bad?
Aye, I'll get to it, man. But it's just
You've seen it anyway.
I was grinding my jaw down to a nub watching it, man.
What did you end up watching last night? Because you're in a group chat about to watch stuff. You end up on YouTube or something, didn't you?
No, I watched something on BBC Scotland about a murderer. I don't know if he's a murderer, actually. I don't know if he murdered somebody.
Is this photo you sent? Is it the screenshot? Aye.
But speaking of reality shows, I'm on the bench again for the Weakest Link next week.
Are you? Mate.
Aye, so I need to be waiting available.
Oh, it's it's Romesh Naganathan.
Aye,
Is that how you
Romesh.
say it?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Ranganathan. He's a new host now, and he's pretty good at it as well.
Aye.
I've seen it a few times.
So somebody pulls out, you're in.
Aye, something like that.
Can we sabotage it to make sure you get in?
What can we do?
Who's on it?
I don't know.
Who would
Tell me.
Who would be your phone a friend?
It's
You don't get that?
It's the Weakest Link, mate.
Oh, sorry.
Goodbye.
That was good.
And with that, Ben, you are the Weakest Link.
Goodbye. Gran, take care.
Bank. I just know that. That's all I remember. Good guy. Bank. I'm trying. The last time I even watched Weakest Link.
The last time I watched it was Anne Robinson, then.
It's a Saturday night. It's on now. I'm sure. Actually, it's.
Oh
quite
no,
good.
Saturday Night TV
Quite
is
good. It's always celebrities now, though.
Saturday Night TV's Gladiators now, man. I love it.
Well,
See, the thing is, though, like, see all these shows, like Weakest Link,
Who Wants to Be a
Who Wants to Be
Millionaire?
a Millionaire. It's all just celebrity versions now.
I know, mate.
Aye.
There's none of the normal folk winning.
And it loses its edge
Yes,
when it's
I agree.
celebrities. It does.
I agree because there's not as much jeopardy.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Aye.
Because, like, mate, you think back to, do you remember when I'm a Celebrity first came out and it was like somebody going from 64,000 to, what was it, 125?
Aye.
I've never seen anybody doing that on I'm a Celebrity.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Aye.
And
You
with
know what I
that, you are the Weakest Link.
Goodbye.
I mean, but
That kiss
But
is
I-
pure thrown us both off, man. We don't really know what to do.
The what?
The kiss is pure thrown us both
Aye,
off,
two
man.
years. Here, you sure it's just
Oh,
a
I
kiss?
can't.
Was it just a kiss?
Hey,
Kisses?
Ben.
It's the horniest one since Spider-Man and Mary Jane. Grado hanging off the ceiling, winching Ben.
All the young boys at first point of the day, I think he's cool as fuck. Like, they hear the first 10 seconds of this and go, what's he doing, man? Right, so, are we going to... I'm going to put my goalies in the vice and I'm going to be honest and upfront about this whole situation. I didn't see a second of any of the Scotland games.
I turned it off once I saw Dole booing the national anthem. Northern Ireland, I saw him in the crowd.
But
Well-
well, man.
Oh, they shouldn't have given me a microphone. No, I'm only joking. Obviously, I never booed. I was at the game. It was my very first ever Scotland game I've ever been to.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep. First time I've ever been to a Scotland game.
Are you kidding on?
No,
I don't believe that.
it's the God's honest.
Something's ringing a bell that this is true.
Aye.
Honest
Aye.
to God, no.
I think you've maybe seen
I
this
had
before.
I had tickets for Scotland.
Get some of the old
versus Holland.
episodes up, Ben. Do a bit of digging.
Who were you with? The BBs?
I was the Benny boy. Aye, the
Benny boy.
I actually saw that and I thought, how bad have I got an invite to that?
Are you in there went anyway?
What?
No, I know.
Scotland
By
game?
the way, the reason that we were there to begin with was we were
Handing out the
handing out
CBD
the flyers
files.
for the CBD oil competition. right? And then Nicole was good enough to get in touch and say, we've got tickets for these. So Ben and I went and we watched the game.
I like to think so, man. How sad would that be? Used to handing out hash flyers and then name. Once the football starts. Waiting in the bus and all that. with an empty bag.
Driving out Hamlet. Love lifters up where we belong.
We got enough for a burger? I mean,
I've just been eating the flyers.
That's good then. That's ideal.
That's a good night, man.
I'll tell you something. There was a lot of people asking where you two were.
Oh, really?
So there was a lot of people asking where you were. I just told them you were at the lodge.
Aye.
At the lodge watching the game.
Lodge night.
With your Northern Ireland flags. No, but not a great result. And
yeah, like you're talking, like not a great result. See, if you're looking at this getting at the Euros, man, it's like a bad pre-season Scotland are having, innit?
aye.
What is that? Is that like 19 goals conceded in the last 7 games or something?
They've not won in 7.
Aye,
Mate.
last 7 games, 19 goals conceded.
But look at Germany.
What?
Germany absolutely scud it.
The
France
Dutch.
and the Dutch.
I know.
But see, at the end of the day, but I know it's like, it's the easy way to get out of this and say, oh, but it's only friendlies. But see, at the end of the day, it is only friendlies.
Aye.
When it comes to the
But these-
opening game, and I know Germany is, but there's a lot riding on Germany.
I'll tell you.
And we always play better, I think, against better.
It's all well and good saying that it's a pre-season, but these players should be fighting for their spot on the plane.
Well, that's true.
You know, and
There is 2 ways to look at it. I agree with what you're saying there, Greg, and I agree with what you're saying too. With a big tournament coming out, I should be getting a finger out a wee bit. But the competitive edge isn't there, innit? Not when it's a friendly.
no, I
Well,
understand.
I can't say it, but I know what you're saying. There should be fighting for the place. Maybe that's part of it. It's like they're nervy. I want a spot. Whereas Northern Ireland, they're not going to the Euros. So whether I don't know whether it's got something to do with
they're
that.
playing maybe with a wee bit more freedom.
Aye. I heard somebody saying the other night that Scotland against Holland, the amount of chances they created and stuff, right? They're meant to have played no bad in the Holland game, and then coming to play a team like Northern Ireland, it's like that role reversal where you're the one, the onus is on you to go and open a team up, but you can't really do it. But when you play against a good team, you've got a bit more space and you can be a
I
bit
know what
more.
you're saying there, but Northern Ireland were very, very well organised.
That's what I mean. They were organised, and
Maybe-
Scotland couldn't break them down.
My wee brother was obviously playing centre half for
Aye.
Northern Ireland.
How did you have a good night?
He done well.
Aye,
He
aye,
done well.
aye.
I need to Google this guy.
Apart from Northern Ireland, all the friendlies have about being against tougher teams.
Aye, good opposition, man.
England, France,
France,
and Holland.
Holland, aye.
Who's your wee cousin?
Toe,
bro.
toe.
Oh, is it just in his name? Oh, I thought he looked like you.
Aye, a centre half that looks like me playing international football.
Hey, look at Cannavaro, man. He was
Well,
wee.
this is true.
Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger down his video.
You're right, aye.
Do you know what I mean? So
You're right, I never thought of that. I've never thought of that documentary. Aye, so it was a great experience.
tell us
We
about
actually, we were outside and we met the piper who done the national anthem at the start of the game. Stevie.
Yes, Stevie.
Stevie.
You're shouting on me and I'm here.
And we done a wee interview with him. And then when he started playing Flower of Scotland, I was like, that's my pal Stevie that's doing that. That was amazing. And like everybody singing the national anthem, you get caught up in it.
Aye.
You know what I mean? I was getting it loudy.
Was you really?
Oh,
Let's,
aye.
like, he's a wee
Guy, go
rendition.
there. Come
Listen, I'll
on.
be on the socials.
No, do it. Go.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your legs again? That fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen and stood against them.
Against who?
Yeah.
Proud Edward's army and sent them homeward to think again.
That's good,
Aye.
man.
Do the Northern Ireland one now.
I don't know the words to that one, Graham.
What was build up like? Did you?
That was good. It was what you said. You're in the stadium. We were only.
I can't believe that's the first game.
You know
Never
what?
been to Scotland and Lithuania game back in the day, or fucking
I had
Rugby
tickets.
Park or something.
I had tickets for Scotland versus Holland back in the day. Brian Roy scored. Holland won 1-0.
Brian Roy, there's a blast to
So
the past.
I think it was it was just before the '94 World Cup. It was a friendly that we played against them, and
Was you working that night or something?
no, I couldn't. It was 1994. I was 12, mate.
I know, but
That's actually the only Scotland game I've been to.
that's it.
Aye.
Isn't that funny?
I've only been to
That's
two.
funny.
I've been to two.
I think we get tickets through school, but I wasn't well and I couldn't go.
I've been to loads. I went to, I think Scotland and Norway was probably the last game I went to, maybe about 2009. I think it was maybe was it Czech Republic we played? I can't think. I remember going to a couple of games when Hampden wasn't built. I remember going to see him at Parkhead. Tynecastle. I'm sure they played Latvia at Tynecastle back in the late 90s.
Aye.
I've seen them play Sweden at Ibrox.
Oh, aye.
Aye.
1-0 we won that game. Big dunk.
I think so, by the way.
Big dunk.
Remember that?
Aye, I do remember.
It was some experience, man. You been to any yourself?
Any Scotland games? Aye.
It's just not a lot of talk now, obviously, because we billies at the Euros, so it's all my brother and my pals are all like that. What's happening with tickets, flights.
Well, funny you should say that.
Aye,
nice wee segue there.
Funny you should say that, Grado, because if you get yourself onto cbdoilscotland.com and make any purchase at all, you will get 50% off your order and you'll be entered into a draw to win 2 tickets for Scotland versus Germany and the opening ceremony of the Euro 2024 tournament. So
in the Allianz Arena.
Also, just getting on to CBD Oil Scotland for a second, if you go onto the website, if you've got any sort of anxiety, any pain, any sort of sleeping issues, any digestive issues, if your dog won't shut up, they've got products that will deal with all of it. Get yourself on there, get 50% off with the code Euro24, and that enters you into the competition as well. So CBDOilscotland.com if you want to go to the opening game of the Euros, get involved.
Aye, that's a good wee start on it to try and get yourself filled there. It's like, but all of my pals are talking about, you know, if Billy getting tickets and stuff like that, and I'm saying to them, but you need to remember this, because especially this opening game, man, there'll be everybody in their dug, all the sponsors from around the world, all your pop stars, you know what I mean, they'll all be wanting their tickets and stuff like that, so it might be a lot more difficult to get tickets.
I know.
It's a good point, but you know,
that's a good point. Like you say, everybody in their granny's got to be going to that.
Yep,
everybody.
Well, the amount of people that were, when we were handing out flyers, they were saying we're going already. I was saying, have you got tickets? Aye, we've got tickets.
Really?
There was a lot of them saying that, so there's going to be a massive Scottish contingent there.
I remember my dad was in the Scotland Travel Club back in the 90s, and he gets on
Scotland Travel Club,
and he got a ticket for Scotland versus Brazil, and he put it up for sale in the paper, and the SFA phoned him up and said his ticket was cancelled.
Oh my God.
Speak gets man selling a ticket to that.
What do you think, mate?
I know.
It's not as if it was even a far jaunt.
Huh?
I know.
It's just over the water.
Over the water? You took a dinghy. You just took a dinghy.
That's when my dad would always do daft things like that.
I love your dad, man.
Sailing old stations and all that.
Funny, man. Let's give a special shout out to Airdrie.
Yes.
Airdrie.
Oh, by the way, that game was maybe superb.
I watched a wee bit in the house. It was on BBC Alba. Aye, good to see the old Airdrie win the cup.
And I was at the Ricky Little testimonial.
So you are? How'd it go?
Why'd you not come, man?
Because we never get invited.
I wish did.
Aye, in 2020.
No,
you invited us.
He didn't get invited.
Aye, I know, but he didn't say save the date.
Nah, you didn't send us a wee RSVP.
So Airdrie beat TNS.
Yes, I watched it.
We need to not let a team from another country
win that cup. No,
cup.
you can't let a Welsh team come up and win that, man. You need to, it needs to be
2-1 to Airdrie, and they actually went a goal down in the 12th minute. Then McStravick equalised, and then Todorov scored and scored a penalty in the 67th minute. But did you see McStravick's equaliser?
I did.
It was a peach, man. Ball over the top for the left back, and he just... Oof.
What was it on BBC Scotland?
BBC Alba.
Alba.
TNS missed a sitter as well when it was 0-0 to put them ahead before they went ahead, so it could have been 2 at some point, but they missed it.
But Airdrie, hey, hats off to Rhys McCabe, but hats off to him, man. We said at the start of the season, I think I remember saying they won't win the league, but they will be comfortable. They'll stay in the league.
I thought they would have been up there or thereabouts.
Well, they're 4th or 5th.
Aye, they're in the playoffs now.
Aye.
So we could be seeing Airdrie in the Premier League this season.
The way Rhys McCabe spoke, are you surprised?
No.
He seemed like a very driven individual.
Very forward-thinking.
Believes
manager.
in his own methods.
Philosophy.
Yes, yes.
What is it I used to say?
He's thesaurus or something?
No, he's brought his own... I can't even remember.
I know, you did used to say something funny when we spoke about it.
Whatever, but he's got his own one of them and all.
Aye. He's his own man.
He is his own man. And
next Aberdeen manager?
Possibly, mate. Hey, that's not a bad shout.
That's a good shout, actually.
I don't think it's out
With
the pure
realms of-
ordinary, no.
Aye, out with the realms of possibility.
Whoever thought they'd have got Neil Warnock in for 6 weeks?
I think it's like it's one of the appointments that would be exciting, but I can imagine a lot of Aberdeen fans.
Oh, there would be a lot of names about it.
He wouldn't get any sort of time whatsoever because of the hatred of Rangers. Oh, but without a doubt.
That's not what I was referring to.
Oh, you
Sorry,
weren't?
I was referring to
You're talking about
taking him from the
causes.
Championship
Aye.
and being like, would Aberdeen fans think we need a higher calibre, a bigger name,
It's like
something
Reece-
like that?
it's
Maybe.
like
Of course Aberdeen would.
Reece McCabe said when we interviewed him, but remember he goes, I mean, how bored do you get with the whole conveyor belt of managers just getting used?
And we always said that
Aye,
as well.
and you get rewarded for failure.
Aye.
Aye,
You,
that's
you,
right.
you get the bullet for
Aye.
one job and then you end up somewhere else.
Aye.
He went in too fit, actually, when you
He
think
was
about
right,
it.
but
didn't
he was right. It was refreshing, man. It was.
But then you do see, on the flip side of that, like Maloney, he never got a lot of time at Hibs,
No.
did he? And any other, like the boy that was the manager of Hearts, remember the laptop fella?
Oh,
aye.
aye.
Castro.
Castro.
Castro,
Castro
aye.
Fidel.
Big Fidel Castro.
Aye. But
He's got a cushy number now.
Aye, no half.
Aye, but isn't that funny? But that was maybe about 10 years ago that was about, and
Aye,
he was getting
probably.
slagged for it. Look at it. It's on now. It's like the other night, like, folk were moaning about, like, wee Billy getting taken off and stuff like that. It's like, one of my mates was saying, he was like, oh, that's all computerised now. It's all about connected computing, right? He's had so much percent of this, so much. If the computer's saying take him off,
It's essentially like playing Football Manager.
aye,
Aye,
it is.
it is.
And you're watching it, right? He's had so much percentage, he's bust.
Aye.
And they might not even feel it in themselves.
No, I know.
But
Aye,
they've
aye.
got all
But
the
data,
science.
the data's
the
telling
data.
them, the
Because
data.
I was looking at the
Data.
I was looking at the subs that they were making, and I was thinking to myself, I've seen them having great games, right? But on this night, Nathan Patterson was. I thought he was terrible. I thought he was terrible. Every time he got the ball, he gave it away. He caused the goal, tried to be too fancy in his own box, made an arse of it. And when all the subs were coming, I'm thinking, right, he's got to take Patterson off now. And he kept him on the full 90. So you might be right. He might just be going with.
Where is Patterson's confidence, but when he can't get in a poor Everton team?
Well,
Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, you shouldn't be playing. No, you shouldn't be. That's what I mean. So, what are you expecting for a guy like that who can't get a game for Everton, and then he's flung into an international game? You're a ball head away for a major tournament that your country's gone to. What we're talking about earlier on, you're probably going, right, you've had the alright year tonight, man. I could maybe get on
Then
that
you're
plane.
inside your own head.
Aye, exactly. And I think if I'm Steve Clarke, I'm not going, right, I'm not playing him. I'm not playing him. Do you know what I mean? Like,
But there's nobody else to play, though.
That-
Is there anybody else to play? Who's it? Is it
Right,
Everton?
that's it.
This is what I was just about to say, was because Ralston's on the
Ralston,
bench. He's
aye.
not getting into the Celtic side.
he's probably played a lot more than what Parsons played this year,
I
but
don't know, but I think Patterson plays more than you think he does, but he's just not a starter. Ralston, Celtic, Toll be able to tell you
Aye.
better than I would, but it's
Kind of the same. Kind of along the same.
Aye.
You know, he plays. He comes on quite often, but he's not a starter.
who normally plays right back? Is it Hickey?
Hickey, but
Oh,
he's injured.
Aye, he's
Johnston.
I thought you meant for Celtic.
No, for sure.
Yeah, he's injured, so.
Aye.
But it was a great. Like I says, it was a great experience. I'd definitely like to go back, and I just want to see a Scotland goal in person.
Well, you'll be back soon to sing the national anthem on the pitch.
Of course,
I mean, you get that.
Aye.
Think
I just give him.
The Proclaimers will be alright. We know we cup.
And I know I'm gonna be.
It's the other one. We'll be coming down the road to sing that one. That was George Michael, wasn't
Sing kettle.
it? Singing Kelly.
Right, so international football is gone. It's done. It's back to business.
Oh, no, who did Rangers play this weekend?
Hibs at Ibrox, you're mad, man.
It's Saturday.
Ibrox.
Is it Saturday?
Tomorrow, I keep thinking it's Friday. Saturday.
Well, it is tomorrow, technically, for the listeners.
I was almost as good as because I'm married.
I know.
Brilliant.
Married. That was great, man. Aye, so we're back to it. I don't know if I'm emotionally, mentally.
By the way, they gave me the
Ready.
fear cut when Rangers come back for
I know. I'm just.
we don't have any. And I don't remember. When was the last time we had to come? Well, there was one of
we
these.
came back after the winter break, alright.
I know, but still.
I know what you mean, but I know history
This
isn't
is-
kind to us. I know. But I'm nervous.
I feel as if I was glad a wee break for all that there.
Aye, you
But-
don't need to worry about it now.
No.
You just go, right.
I didn't need any propanolol.
Aye, to stop your hair going tits up.
Exactly.
But by the way, it will be like that. Otherwise, at the end of the
It's
season.
going to be like that, I know.
is.
And I've not got anything else for it, I'll tell you that right now. But this weekend we've got Ayr versus Airdrie on the Friday night.
Friday night football.
And then on Saturday, going into the Premier League, we've got Aberdeen at home to Ross County, Hearts at home to Kilmarnock. That'll be a good game.
Nah, well,
Hearts at Kilmarnock.
Aberdeen and Ross County is going to be interesting, but I think that's Aberdeen have turned their corner now. They'll be all right.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, I hope so.
Alan Burrows just did an interview today talking about the search for the manager. It's still ongoing. They've got a few names in the list, but it doesn't look like they're close to appointing.
So it's not going to be Lennon then, is it?
I don't think so.
If it was going to be Lennon, there's Granco.
Granco is on.
Northern Ireland manager.
Michael O'Neill was touted, that's right.
Christ, that's a bit of a thing, was it no? Is he not quite good? He's done well with the years, hasn't he?
He got them. He got them 2 tournaments, didn't he?
I
The
think
World
he
Cup
did.
and
Some
the Euros.
laugh.
Am I right? Did they get the World Cup?
Did they get the World
I
Cup?
need to double check that. I'm
Aye,
not sure.
get a Google machine
I
for
know
that
they
one.
were definitely
They were at the Euros,
weren't
aye.
they? Then we've got Motherwell versus St Mirren, Rangers at home to Hibernian,
wow.
St Johnstone at home to Dundee. In the Championship, we've got
Who did
Arbroath.
Celtic play?
Away to Livy on Sunday.
On the Sunday.
Arbroath versus Dunfermline.
Parkhead, sorry.
No, it's the what's it called now? It's not.
It's not the Spaghetti Head anymore, it's the...
What is it?
What's Livy's ground called now?
Almondvale.
Currently not got a name, but
It's
it's
in-
open to sponsorship.
Probably Almondvale.
Livingston
The
Stadium.
Pint Two Shot Stadium.
They're at
Oh,
home.
wow.
Oh!
Could you imagine? Just for a
Wait,
game?
if we sell out the Pavilion, we'll consider it. So Dundee United versus Wraith. This
That's
weekend.
a biggie. Wraith have missed so many opportunities to go to top of the league.
Who's winning that? Who's winning that league?
Nobody wants it.
Right now, they are Dundee United are on 59 points and Wraith are on 58.
58.
And obviously, whoever wins this,
Is it at Tanadici?
it's at Tanadici. Indeed. It's
Come on, the Wraith!
Do you know what? It's probably the biggest game of the weekend, that game.
Aye.
Would you not say so?
I would
Aye.
say it's a toss-up between... I think Aberdeen-Ross County is a big game.
Listen, see, to be honest with you, all of them are big games now.
Aye.
We're at the business end.
Make no mistake about it.
Absolutely.
We're at the business end of the season.
We're
at the business
yeah, boy.
end.
Squeaky bum time, so it is,
Yes,
boys.
correct.
Shooty hoop.
Yep.
We've got Morton Queen's Park and the Thistle Derby.
Cali Thistle and Partick.
Partick Thistle at home to Cali Thistle.
Big Dunk's not really set... I don't know about saying it in case he batters me. But he's not...
Aye, go say it, man.
No, he's not really...
Say it.
He's not really set the header.
Say it
right.
and email it to him.
He's not really set the header right, is he?
Clip that and tag at Big Dunk. Then in the
Chips vegan. I didn't know they were vegan. Just vegan. It's the best clip ever.
Brilliant, man. It was genius.
I didn't know that.
week 1, we've got Alloa versus Arran, Cove Rangers versus Stirling, Hamilton Accies versus Queen of the South,
Massive. Everywhere they go.
Kelty Hearts versus Edinburgh and Grado,
sorry, what?
Montrose are playing
Playing well,
Falkirk.
playing well.
Montrose versus Falkirk.
Oh, that's a close one. man.
Falkirk only need 2 points in the next 2 games to secure the title. So with a win at the weekend, they'll be champions.
What about the guy at the recovery beard in Glasgow saying, ask Ben? Can you tell Ben I'm a big fan?
Big fan, mate.
Mate, Aki's a massive.
Ben
massive.
Parsons massive
He's like-
everywhere he goes.
He's not as massive as he used to be if he got on that diet.
No, he's
He's looking good.
Usually you get like one he used to, but that's the first time I've
where's
heard.
Ben?
Where's Ben?
Ben's,
was like, how'd
Ben's
you
got
know
a
him?
cult following.
Aye, he's like, I'm an Accies fan.
never thought we don't get any more cult classics anymore. You're a cult classic.
Yeah, a cult classic.
Yeah, man.
That's
You're
very kind of you
a
to
cult
say.
classic, Benjamin.
We'll go into League 2. This is the last 5. So we've got Dumbarton versus Stenhousemuir,
Money suds.
East Fife versus Elgin, Peterhead versus Clyde, Spartans versus Forfar, and Stranraer versus Bonnyrigg Rose. So that's this weekend's. Well, in fact, on the Sunday.
Sunday,
we've got
user
Celtic
away.
versus
Aye.
Livingston.
Aye.
Livingston versus Celtic. Sorry.
What do you think this weekend, grads?
Oh.
Oh, you think
Have we, what do we know about injuries and all that? We don't know anything, do we know?
Yilmaz is going to be out for Saturday, I think.
He
But
got injured on Friday night, didn't
I
he?
think he's back. Usual. Well, it's 27 minutes off. I think he's saying, I mean, the presser won't be till tomorrow, but I think he's saying that early indications are he'll be back for the Celtic game. That's what I felt.
I want Yilmaz to play in the Old Firm game.
He needs to.
I don't trust Barisic.
No, they are.
No, I don't know for Old Firm games. I bet you do.
I know you do.
I like Yilmaz.
He's a good player.
I think he's a good player.
He's one of the informed players in the country at the moment. He's very good.
Not according to Big Drew though.
Aye.
Got a good
idiots.
goalie and
They're
a
bloody
captain
idiots.
I'll
tough.
go in the cap.
Captain tough.
But it is getting to that point in a minute. It's
Wow.
really nerve-wracking.
Could be some blood,
Thunder.
especially like us. This could test our relationship in the next 3 months or 2.
Think so?
Aye, mate,
I
it's
would never let football come between our relationship.
I would.
I know that's because you're a bigot though.
I bet.
Were you calling a bigot?
You're a big guy.
Yeah, Ben.
I said he's a big guy.
Ben, go to Google Crystal's Twitter.
No, mate, cut out. Born again.
What's injury news on?
Is that your new screen name? Wedgie in it.
What's
Don't
injury
laugh at
news?
that.
Sorry.
That was terrific.
There was something in the air that night, Grado.
What's the injury news at the old Celtic? Any
Clean
news?
bill of health, apparently.
Hatati back.
I don't know if he's fully back to full fitness yet, but we need him.
He's back, but he's no back.
He's no back. He's back, but no back.
Callum McGregor back.
Well, there was talk of him playing for Scotland the other night, and look, I had been told that he was out for the rest of the season. So
I know you did.
I can't see any of these players playing at the weekend, but
No, that
so you would
pitch.
think they would need to get a game in before the Rangers game if they're going to start.
aye, probably,
Aye.
but but it's just like. Again, I'll be looking forward to the game, and then it'll either go one way or the other. It'll be just nonsense, or Celtic will absolutely run over the top of them. But I think somebody is due a tanking us.
I think you're going to run out of the top of Livy.
You never know, man.
Livy are cannon fodder than them, man. They're rotten.
But you need to remember, I don't think Rodgers has won at Livingston, has he?
Aye, he must
He
have.
won earlier this season. Aye, that's right, so he did. Ah, well, I'm talking shit again.
He's rattled them, man. It's that.
I know.
He's like 2 or 3 up in 10 minutes or something last time you went
Aye.
there. Aye.
You know what, you'll say, I'll rattle you in a minute. Anyway, you're cheap.
What are we talking to?
Sorry, baby.
Don't start, man.
Sorry, baby.
Sit me here wee mad pie eyes, man.
I know, I'm dead
Don't
tired
start.
now.
Falling asleep at the
I
table.
know. I've usually been put to my
You?
bed by this time.
You say something, no? Come on.
Aye. Also,
That's harsh, man. So anyway, I was watching Open Goal during the week there with Si and what do you call the wee guy?
Andy Halliday.
Kevin Cow.
What's his name? I can't remember, but hopefully if I mention them, that'll get their views up.
By the way, nobody bite in the comments. We're all pals.
It's a
Well,
Christ.
these, I was talking to
I
Slaney
could just see something on YouTube. As soon as he said that about Slaney, I just switched off. I couldn't watch it anymore.
No, but that was just that was me getting him back for his part on there. We're all pals, like I
And then
said.
Stuart Cosgrove having a dig at me.
Oh, aye, man.
What was that?
Did you not know
who,
that?
who was he talking to
He
again?
was talking to a comedian, and he was saying, we'll need to go on a wee travel show up north and go to this place. No doubt we'll need to take Grado away, but if it's to get commission to BBC. That's damn right.
Was he not wait a minute.
Get a year, I'm going to be on every programme on BBC Scotland. Get a year, I'm going to be the wallpaper during the day. Actually, I was only on the programme 2 weeks ago, not it?
I know.
But
Wait,
you
is
know
that when you met Jedward?
Aye.
That was one?
Aye.
Here's a question for you, right?
Go
Talking
for
about shows. If yous were to host one daytime show right now, which daytime show would you pick? What would be your choice?
Can it be a
Daytime
daytime show for any time at all ever?
Yeah, I suppose.
Jerry Springer.
Going for gold.
Jerry Springer.
I'd
You would
love that.
host Jerry
Aye,
Springer.
I'd be a laugh, man.
Imagine Grado was your big bouncer.
Like Steve. Was it Stevie's called?
Remember he ended up with his own show?
Steve.
He's
Aye.
dead. Is he dead now, Steve?
Do you know what? I think he is. I think he died.
Steve's not dead.
I think
Is he?
Steve died, mate.
Did Steve stop
Or he
bleeding?
get lifted.
Did he maybe?
Shot his wife or something. Allegedly.
I don't know. But he ended up with his own talk show.
No, very much still alive.
I know where you're coming for that. No, Jerry Springer died.
So he did.
Aye.
Jerry Springer died.
James, how you doing, mate? I'm doing the podcast now. I'll do that as soon as I'm finished the podcast. Just give me half an hour and I'll get it into you, right?
I'm trying to think of any other daytime shows that would those.
Daytime shows, I would... Jerry Springer definitely back in the day,
Through
man.
the keyhole.
Through the keyhole's
Through
a
the
good one.
That's a belter, wasn't
You
it?
would be
was that not a
great
night
at Through the Keyhole, by the way.
I'd love that.
That's a nighttime one, is it not?
Was it? No, I think it was kind of during the day, was it not?
Was that no one if the dog school you caught it like 42 in the afternoon or something?
Finishing blinds.
They rebooted that way. Keith Lemon.
So
Mind no longer go through the keyhole.
That was a nighttime show.
It was, I'm sure
Aye,
it was.
well, it was when they rebooted it with Keith
Aye,
Lemon.
but back in the day, I'm sure, because it was him. It was him that did the pasta sauce.
Lloyd Grossman.
Aye.
I could see you doing bargain hunt.
Oh, aye.
Oh, I like to do that. Aye, bargain hunt.
Oh, man, see,
You know what I'd like?
see bargain hunt. See when that's
I'd
on,
go-
it gives me the heebie-jeebies, man.
I know what you mean by that.
Oh, see if it's the telly's been left on, that comes on, I'm like,
But mate, I feel that with the chase and see a lot of the
Aye.
5 o'clock gear.
tipping point and all
I
that.
can't.
I would go out of my way to watch Pointless.
Nah,
I love Pointless.
I don't know it.
It's pointless, like...
And I don't even know how to win it.
Wordle.
No, it's Alexander Armstrong.
What's the Wordle one? It's a Wordle.
It's
Lingo.
Lingo's good, I like Lingo.
What's that one?
that's Pointless.
Pointless, that's
Pointless. Aye, that's my favourite.
Say it again. How did you...
Do you know what?
How did you get
here's
that
here's
from
a
that?
wee here's a wee snippet, right? I applied to go on to Pointless, and they
You've told me this
they
before.
knocked me back. And do you know why they knocked me back?
Aye.
Because I was on Insane Fight Club.
Really?
Aye, so hopefully at some point I'll have a big enough profile to go on to the celebrity one.
Where's it? My brother entered, applied to get in Deal or No Deal.
Oh, I love Deal or No Deal.
And he wrote, tell us something about you that nobody else would know. And he wrote that he was in Diesel and he put on a pair of Diesel jeans. Then he put on another pair and tap it and walked out with one on underneath. I was like, so you're admitting to theft? You're not getting on?
Take it on a game show?
He's like, should I not have wrote that?
No, you
I was like,
definitely
no, you
shouldn't.
bumped jeans.
Who was this, your bro?
Aye.
Joke,
Like when he's a
man.
teenager.
Joke.
Something like that. Something like he was.
You're
he's-
better than that, Joke, man. I know. Christ.
But listen, we've all stole a pair of Diesel jeans. No?
What have you stole?
The reason I've never stole a pair of Diesel jeans is because I need to cut half my jean legs off. So I'd have been running out the shop.
You'd be trying to run out the shop.
Baby gap, you'd get out.
Baby gap. That's house, man.
You say that. You say that.
Imagine that, man. Told go like, Sammy, you just be out here, right? Walking into Baby Gap. Try these one.
No, I'm like that. No, I'm like that. Stevie, I'm like that. Sammy, I'll sit in the buggy, right?
Aye.
You take me in.
No, but imagine you in the changing room, man. Once you've got the jeans on, the big massive phone out. Start running.
Wait.
I'm coming.
Dummy, you're missing all that.
No, I like man pure. Cause a distraction. I'm coming.
Cause I seen I need to get out of here.
I feel bad, man. Sorry, mate.
Wait, have you ever stolen before?
Aye. I was a wee
Why?
guy.
Aye.
I was a wee guy. And you remember the wee Corinthian footballers?
Oh, aye.
No.
But the wee kind of figures, man, with the wee kind of...
They had the
What's the Pinto type?
No, they had big
sit at-
heats,
They sit
Was it, could you get a Gaza one with Rangers?
Aye.
right? And they I went into Woolworths and I had enough money for some, but I didn't have enough money for the amount that I wanted.
Aye.
So I lifted the ones that I wanted.
What toll wants, toll gets.
I get caught, man.
You never
I
did.
Aye, the police took me home and everything.
Were you crying?
No, mate, do you know what? And it's no an excuse or anything like that, right? But you know what I've came to realise years and years later? That my mum was really unwell at the time, like really unwell. And I think I was just acting it. You know that way?
Lashing out at society because you felt...
rebelling.
Aye.
Kind of rebelling kind of thing. And now that I look back, I should never have brought that to my door when my mum was no well, but I think that was why.
She forgives you.
Aye, of course she does.
Aye, all right. You still with a mother that's alive?
I know.
Boys.
Fine, man.
This is what
Do you know
I
what? It's funny, right?
This is what I love.
But this is the thing, right? I was talking to Slaney, right?
Aye.
We were talking.
Still good on about that, man.
Aye. And it's funny. She don't know mind me mention, but I was talking to him about how when we did this podcast, you end up saying stuff and you're ill because you're like, should I have mentioned that? Like, sure, in the past, I spoke about
of course.
somebody's funeral.
Mate.
And you're forgetting that somebody's actually died. And he was like, mate, he was like,
The one that always gets me was when you were talking about reheating fried rice. Remember?
What was that?
It was when we were doing football daft and you were talking about reheating fried rice and I says to you, you should never reheat fried rice, and you went, no, my mum told me to always reheat it, and I says, I look what happened to her, mind.
Oh, aye, I remember that. I remember that.
See, still to this day, it pops into my mind every now and then, and I'm like, I am a fucking disgrace. I can't
but
even
mate, that's
that.
what it's all about.
Do
man.
you know what it says? It says how good pals we are.
Aye,
Exactly.
aye,
But see the amount of people the last week that have stopped me going, mate, see the first 2 minutes of last week's podcast, man. Talk about you getting rimmed and all that. Like, Nicola was like that.
Mate, by the way, hold
everybody-
on. So was it bad?
No.
No, it was brilliant. It's hilarious. Everybody loved it. They loved
You had
it.
your feet up over your head and all that, man.
And you had your feet in your head going, hiya, Barca, hiya, Barca.
Oh my God,
good
man.
fun,
But I
It was
see,
brilliant.
aye.
That's what happens in international breaks.
Exactly.
Blame it on international
Yeah,
breaks.
Listen, here, there's no football on, fancy getting in a bit.
I know, man. Hear this farting a sook. Come on, man. I'm not watching Wales and friggin' Georgia.
What's that? It's on casualty. Get your tongue up my falcon.
100. G4 claims, make it easy for you. If you've been in an accident and it wasn't your fault, then let us know. Well, I don't work for them. Well, I kind of do, actually. I suppose there. Can I work for G4?
Ah, kind of part of the family.
I've got a contract.
What do you do for G4? What do you do for a job? I work for G4, man.
What do you do for G4? I do podcast. Get them on 01698 767 172. That's 01698 767 172. Tell us a bit more, so.
Do not go to your own insurance company, because how many times have we had to tell you? Do you know what I mean? If this is the first time you're listening to this advert, G4 claims take care of it from start to finish. You do not contact your own insurance company, because they will pull money out your arse. With G4, 100% of the claim is yours.
Yeah,
Yes.
they'll make it easy for you. They'll give you a like-for-like vehicle replacement as well, so they're going to sort you right out. G4 claims, not at fault claims.
Easy.
By the way, mate, it's funny because remember I was telling you about this setting I've got in my shower that goes right up my dungy, man. I've found another
Segment.
part, and it does it. It goes
You found
10
another.
times harder, man. It goes.
He found another arse utensil. He's
I'm
showing
not telling Stephanie about it, man. I don't see her again. I don't see her for days. That's a secret.
Oh, do you know what? I'm dead conscious of laughing.
Grado sit and watch the telly knowing Steph's in the shower.
She's dead up there. That's absurd.
Go and see if your mom's alright.
Perry, turn that iPad down. I know it's Hulk Hogan, but turn it down.
She's still here. She's still here.
Dad, why is my mum saying ja?
Your phone gone. I'll phone you back in a minute.
Phone you back in 2 minutes, Bob. She's up in that shower again.
That's the full time of day.
How long she been in it for? 6 hours.
Somebody phoning you, Stefan. Is Stefan? Aye. She's fucking in alright. Oh my God, man. Love you, Steph.
Oh, man.
Oh, so what you up to this
It's a
weekend?
good thing she's not got TikTok.
I always send her the clips anyway.
What you
So
up
was
to?
it you went and sent me the other day, man? It was just Sammy's. It's just Sammy's chest.
Oh no, I was showing you my fridge. Remember? I was showing her my fridge.
Of
And,
course, stop having big fridges.
it's the one that you knock. So I'm filming. So Sammy's went like that and walked in front of the camera to knock it, and she's just turned around and went, take Grado. She should have put a top on it. We split.
My neighbour's going to be at me again, man.
We usually talk
What
about
you
it,
all
man.
like talking to each other's missus?
Aye, listen, and that's another indicator about, you know what I mean, how easy going we are with each other.
We're just easy going guys.
Aye.
People,
We're easy going fellas.
I think folk worry about us.
Aye.
Yeah. So.
I think folk worry about us.
They should worry about themselves, man.
Aye,
I'm
exactly.
worried about us because Ben's just went like that.
I know, man. Aye, Ben's like that.
Take it home.
So he's asking us to
Take it
go
home,
for-
guy.
Is that everything then?
Tommy, I love you. Just know that I love you, man.
Okay.
I love you, man.
So,
I love everybody.
Let's talk about one more thing.
what you up to this weekend?
Grado's riddles.
Oh, I've got one.
Right, I've got one for you.
Right, okay, I've got one
go
for you.
then.
Right.
Right.
Religious monthly. You give me yours.
Religious monthly?
Jesus period. Religious monthly.
I said it to you, Benji.
Christian Daily?
Aye, well done, mate.
Hey!
Tolsky.
Right, I've got one for you.
Aye.
When I exercise, I love to gamble.
Jim Bet.
Yay!
That's not the tune, but
I know, man.
but we get demonetised for that.
So you give us one, Bob. Then we'll do the Ren and Stimpy one.
Hey, hold
10 minutes later.
Hold on, hold on a minute. You talk amongst yourselves, thank you, man. Right, you talk amongst yourselves.
We ain't that P Diddy, man.
Mate, what about that bridge in Baltimore?
Oh, mate, that was bad.
That was hellish, wasn't it?
Mate, do you know the thing, Ran? It was because I was like that driver or the captain. He's going to be scunnered, but apparently it was engine failure and they couldn't get it, so they gave them a heads up.
Because it needs 2 miles to stop if it's not get reversed.
And it just turned after.
Aye.
It lost power twice. There's actually a video of somebody filming it, and you see the lights going and then off and then on and then off, and then it crashes into
But imagine seeing that like an Erskine Bridge or something.
Oh man.
Just the Erskine skyline.
I can't thank you, man.
No, mate, you're not getting away with that. You keep talking. What else has been on the news?
Thank you, man.
You've been on the news.
I don't know. What else has been on the news? Obviously, P. Diddy and Jay-Z.
Well, he's not been named yet.
They're going to live, allegedly, they're going to live in Panama or something like that, aren't they? Fair play to them. Antigua.
Why would they say fair play to them?
Don't say fair play to him.
I don't mean that, for God's sake. But,
Chris Coombs out here.
I don't mean that. I don't mean
How am I coming in? I don't use a hand out with part of that.
Right, you need to cut that bit out, man. I'm going to jail if
Oh,
that gets
it's funny.
I can't say fair play to them, Greg.
No, but we went and said we hang with it.
Aye, that's true, aye. But,
I can't
what
hang you,
else?
man. I can't hang you, Riddle.
Nothing.
Come on, man.
My mind's just went blank.
Oh, mate, he's not laying here until he does one. After this, I've got it every week.
Right,
He needs
okay.
to do one. Keep on, what else?
I think he's got one.
It's pure, I can't hang you.
Yeah.
Right, hold on, right,
Mate.
Right, so, Grado, how'd you get into wrestling?
Hey, there's nothing worse
I know.
than doing a podcast
Coke
and
on your head.
having to do all that.
What that, what?
So how did you get into wrestling then?
Aye.
Answer the
Mate,
same
see,
question,
I get it, even like in the most, like if you get a taxi or something like that, you're like, oh, mate.
Went out, it was Sammy's birthday on Sunday, and we went to the Curry Cottage.
All right.
Where's that again?
It's just...
You keep your mind, you've got homework to do, Dafty. Stay out
I
it.
can't remember. It's in the town. It's across the big car park just at the Royal Concert Hall. It's at the other
It's the
side
size of a
car park.
football pitch. 2 football pitches.
Right,
What's that for?
I'm done.
No, mate. For my OCD, he needs to do
can't,
one.
man. I can't hang you any.
Just say what?
You need think you a player and then just think you another way you would say it. Mate, Bob, come on.
It's pressure being put on the spot. You struggle to do it on a weekly basis.
Right, give me a player and I'll make one up for you then.
You say a player and we'll come up with a different riddle for him. Like any player at all.
Brian Laudrup.
Brian Laudrup.
Right. Brian. So I'd go Griffin.
Quiet.
No, what is it?
Quiet down.
Quiet down.
Quiet
Easy,
down.
man.
Griffin, quiet down.
There you go, right. Tune in next week. I'll come up with one, boys.
Okay, thanks, Stephen. Bye-bye then.